This league has more goals in it than the Premier League. Okay, so most traders, they sit out the summer because they think the good football's done until August. Okay, but here's the truth. Some of the summer leagues, as I'm going to show you, are scoring more goals than the Premier League. Okay, so what if I told you that there is a league out there with more goals, less competition, and fewer people trading it? This one video should make you stop and think twice about skipping that summer football. Because every year, as soon as the big five leagues wrap up, most traders, they take a break. Now, the top five leagues are the Serie A, the English Premier League, German Bundesliga, Liga 1, and also Spanish La Liga. They assume that there's nothing good to trade. They say the quality drops, there's no data, and you can't trust the market's liquidity. But when you look at the actual stats, the picture is very different. So let's use the Premier League as a benchmark. In the 2023 to 2024 season, it averaged 2.85 goals per game. So that's what most traders think is normal. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to jump into my computer and I'm going to show you how the other leagues have compared to that, and also the one league that you're going to want to check out. So right now you can see that I am in my screen. You can see that I'm in the computer. Now I'm going to talk you through what you can see. Now this is the big five goals from the 24 to 25 season. The English Premier League is one of the big five leagues, so is France League 1, Germany Bundesliga, the Italy Serie A, and Spanish La Liga. Okay, I've also included the Championship, League 1, League 2, the second division in France, the second division in Germany, although I hate the Bundesliga 2. I've never been able to make it work. I've looked at this data and double checked it and triple checked it. I tell you what, I'll never find the games that have goals in that league. The second division in Italy, Serie B, and also La Liga 2. Then what I've done is I have taken an average of those. So 2.67 is the average goals across those leagues this season. Now this was taken mid-April when I recorded this. So the Norwegian Elite Serien is the league that has more goals in the Premier League. It had more goals in it last year, it has more goals in it this year. The 5-year average of that is 3.05 goals. Humongous, right? What I've also done is made in green every league that has higher than 2.67. So you can see right now there is 6 out of these 10 leagues that have more goals on average than the big 5 leagues and their secondary leagues in Europe. Why are you not thinking about trading them? If you're a goals trader, the thing you need is goals. You can see that these leagues have more goals in them. Okay. Now, I also don't buy into the belief that, oh, well, we don't know about them or we need them to start before we can get the data. These are started. You know, the MLS has kicked off. It kicked off in February. It's well into the season now. The same with Singapore, the same with the Republic of Ireland, and now the same with Japan and China. And now we're starting to get through April with the Swedish Allsvenskan, the Elite Serien, also the Ursa Delid, I can never say that one, the Vicarious Liga, and also Serie A in Brazil. So these leagues have played some matches. You now have some data. You can now start to see how these leagues are performing. So why are you not trading them? Now, if it's a question just like around the summer leagues or anything, just drop it below. We're here to help. I actually want this to become a conversational video. So if you comment your questions about the summer leagues, I'll answer them. And also I've recorded a podcast where I talk about all of these summer leagues individually and I give some pointers about them and some more data. So if you are both teams to score, under overs, lay the draw, or any of those, correct score, why are you not trading the summer leagues? Because the data here tells you that there is goals in these markets. There is just goals. So as I said, the Norway Elite Serien last season averaged 3.25 goals per match. That's 14% more goals than the Premier League. It's not a fluke either. The Elite Serien has consistently hit 2.9 goals per match over the last 5 seasons, and Sweden 2.7 to 2.8, Singapore 3.2, and Iceland 3.1. I spoke about this on a podcast recently. If you haven't listened to that yet and you want the link to it, drop the word podcast below and I will send you a link to that podcast. So if you are a trader who relies on goals, and let's face it, that is pretty much most of us, then you're probably trading in the markets like the lay the draw, the overs, the first half goal, the second half goal, current score, late goals, both teams to score. Then you won't want to miss these markets because they have huge potential with good liquidity. And here's the kicker: because fewer traders are watching these leagues, there is often a bit more value in them. There's a bit better prices on offer, and that's your edge. That is your edge. So there is an edge there that others will be missing by not trading it. Now, I know what you're thinking. Yeah, but I don't know the teams. I don't know where to find the stats. Good news. You don't need to know the players or the teams. You just need to know the numbers. That's it. The stats that work for your strategy right now will work for your strategy in the summer. If you don't have a strategy, drop the word 3 below and I will give you 3. That's just the first step though. There's 3 steps and 3 things that I want you to understand. Step 1, you need to build a strategy that fits your life. Nobody's probably told you about this before. They've all been trying to just push any strategy onto you. Build a strategy that fits your life, when you can research, when you can trade, all of those kind of things. Number 2 is the one that you're probably not going to do. Let's say you've got to stick with it long enough to see the patterns, because once you see the patterns in the data, then you can move to step 3, which is to let the data show you the edge. That's it. Now, if you want me to help you, then click the link in the bio and I will help you with all of those 3 steps. Okay, this isn't just about finding a strategy, it's about finally making trading work for you. Now, we're doing this all summer, so don't miss out and sit out the summer leagues. I'm going to need you to help me a little bit with step 2 though, because if you commit to it, I'm going to commit to you. I will help you. I will help you spot patterns. So will Martin and so will Adam. We will help you become the trader that you can be. So if you do go on to step 3, well, that'll be easy because you've done the hard bit in step 2. So just to recap then, Norway Elite Serien has scored more goals than the Premier League. So the last question is, why are you sitting out this league? Why are you sitting out the summer leagues? Drop the answer in the comments below and let me know.